Hello， 大家好，我是镜子。那今天呢，我们回来我们的 I'm Dead， 我死了。好的，上一次玩到第4章结束了嘛，所以现在已经要准备去第5章。哎，不对，好像已经去第5章了吧？好像已经去第5章了，我记错没有记错。 哦，看到这个画面，我就有一种不好的预感，不好的回忆就马上起来了。我为什么当时会选择没有继续玩下去？因为这个真的是太亮了，我的天哪！那仲贤，哦，我的天哪，真的是都暗的，那不能够设定把它调暗一点，对不对？ 真的很亮，个毛线哦，还找不到那个面包。各种不好的回忆全部都起来了，上个礼拜的那些回忆天哪，我找不到那个面包啊！我想起来了，找面包啊！ 哦，面包，没有蒙，没有蒙。闭馆。刚应该有说仲贤安吧，突然间有点失忆。仲贤安，如果安过一次，那就再安第2次。突然间有点失忆。我家这里附近天气凉凉的，因为我是一个极度怕热但不怕冷的人。但是我有一个不好的点，就是天气凉的时候，我会特别想睡觉。你们会吗？其实我还蛮严重的这个问题，就是天气一凉的时候，我就觉得感觉很舒服，然后我就会觉得就会觉得十分的爱困，很严重的爱困的那种。我的天哪！这也是一罐饮料。是饮料吧？看起来挺像的。你不能点。那看起来特别不同的东西。哦，这个。
different kind of spirit to the ones we've been looking for.
这有那个什么地精什么鬼的，我觉得是有啦，可是我要移动一下才可以。
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris. I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one. 这是什么？我的天哪！完全没有头绪，这又是一个啊！可能要全部东西都点过一遍才知道。 反应，对吧？哎，有，这个有反应哦。 这个形状哦，看出来了，长这样子。那我这么完全没有反应，为什么？啊，有，终于有了。 哦，还有反应。哦，这条船找完了，那鸡怎么办？这是什么东西来着？我忘记了。等下，这什么东西？看起来就像异形一样，跟个异形一样。这个什么东西？ 我的钥匙掉在地上了啊！待会儿再捡好了。我要找2个东西，一个是这个，一个是这个。这个是什么了？忘记了。 想它不太像汉堡吧？这个，这看起来有一点点像是架子上的东西啦，但是
真的有这么简单吗？我不知道。我是想说，应该会是它拆解后的东西的模样。因为它看起来像架子嘛，但是如果你反过来说，如果你往横的看，看起来就很像是零件的模样。所以我就去这边找，还真的给我找到了。然后这个是什么？我真的没有印象了，救命！在攻他小，我头晕目蒙，在攻他小。这是什么？都起来了。单独起来，这是什么？红乳液。这是什么？啊？什么凤梨披萨？这时候突然间冒出凤梨披萨。哎，突然间那个，突然间那个，突然间那个，突然间那个，救命！救命！救命！救命！救命！一个大爆那个，等一下，没事，没事，没事，没事。刚那个披萨，为什么刚刚那个披萨会让意大利人生气？啊，这到底是什么？我真的是没有印象哎。看一下他的记忆。哦，意大利人觉得在披萨上加凤梨上附物品。哦，徽章，知道了。我想说这什么奇怪的形状的东西，原来这个是徽章。徽章会在哪里？说真的啦，我第一次吃披萨就是在吃凤梨披萨，所以其实我不太了解这种。而且哪是不认真啊？我想说，我只是不明白为什么这样子会就是大家会不会生气哦？人身上肯定是没有的。然后想到一个可能性，就是可以放大来看的东西，然后东西就在上面，这是其中一个。 面好像没有我直接这样放大来看，已经搞不好有可能哦，有可能哦，并没有可能。我这样看一乍看下去，根本就没有那个类似的东西。这有一把刀，来。对对对，这边那个这么多徽章，这个吧。啦啦啦。
Oh, I love Morlos. Such gentle creatures.
加海报。啊，现在这样知道了。他喜欢搞事。我要去找，我要回去找那个该死的面包了。这是什么？我完全看不出这是什么东西，救命哦！有反应哦，他。这种的话应该不太可能，就是可以就是消到最后的，所以这个房间没有。这种会个面包炉，拿面包了啦。啦啦啦。
It's a shame, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of toast on this side.
哦，倒是找到了啦。这个还是什么东西啊？我真的看不太出来。为我这么欢？在这个角度没有错。 但我是要把它的斜线，有的有的有的有的， 棒。找到了，再找到3个记忆点了。这里没有，这里有2个东西，一个是看起来有一点像是石头，这个是水草吗？有翻译，但也是不太可能。我看起来会像是这个东西的。哦，这底下还有东西啦。觉得我还是去找一下那个，看一下那个大剧情吗？不是，剧情讲在哪里？哎，没有剧情角哎，为什么？哦，这里的，这里的。
It was the 6th summer. We became good friends. Sam helped a lot. That stone was my lucky
OK， 是石
charm.
头有错。
I took it with me when I went for the interview, and I took it down with me.
没有弄错，那个是石头。按错了。
It was the 6th
让
summer.
我自己。个石头。颗石头。这样也是。我意大利支持萌的攻杀小，我再来注意到你手手打的。这石头。
Oh, magic stones? I knew humans were superstitious, but I thought the fish folk would be a bit more savvy.
哦，再来就找这个奇怪的东西了。这奇怪的东西比较好找。啊，没有没有，要找你。哎，不对哦，我在这里的时候，它没有那个东西出来，所以它不在这个里面。我又按到了。
It was the 6th summer after I spawned that I went.
什么东西？ 是啊，这外面的东西可以点的，不是都差不多点完了吗？这东西看起来就像水草一样，跟我开玩笑吗？然后我点这个，它会直接小，哎，就在了，在搞我吗？为什么刚刚不见了，它现在又跑出来了？害我一直在钻进找外面。有反应就等，这是这里 ，what？ 哦，这一个角度。哦，不对哦，不对哦。爸爸。角度一定是这样子，没有错。等到有反应了。发现了，还有5个要找。啊，他这个在船这边，那我先不要。Wake up！ 可怜的戴伦，关于即将到来的危险，他是完完全全的正确。不过，如果有人解决了这一危险，他就会被永久性的认为过度。那岛还资金还不够哎，这其实还有，干嘛没反应啊？还是要飞机找过啊？这个小船又没有。看到这个，那港口为什么我不能点？但上次我好像是可以点的。啊，有反应了。房间没有反应。嗯，为什么又突然冒出一个东西？这个吗？不是欸。香肠。有东西啦！它是不是出 bug 了？我重进一下。 但有这个，这样就是这个吗？这什么角度啊？哦，这里，还是要从这边。有了。为什么是黑人很可疑？先找岛精灵啦。哦，这个我就先不找了。看有没有错？因为你这样子不行。这什么角度啊？看得出来其实。爱的。我警察都这样。这样真的不行。有了，有了，有了，有了！到了。2瓶东西，看到有2瓶可以选的。有了2瓶可以选的，就是你。啊，直接结束了。这结束之后还有2个，那这个船上还有2个。怎么我被你带坏？你在讲什么东西？我从来没有说过这种话呢。哦，别恭维，这又是什么？ T 乱说话。往这个方向。有了，有了，有了！居然是洞吗？可以呀、当然是你当然可以自己学坏嘛。你当然可以自己学坏啊！你在说什么呢？不然这更加不明所以的，这什么东西啊？看起来有机会是行李哦。 现在只剩行李有选择有。那么多行李，我到人了。哎，不是，我所有的行李都选完了呢。这是行李里面的东西吗？怎么可能？你在说什么？我从来没有说过什么这种话，类似的话呢。居然。找完了，只剩那个回忆物品了。这不太可能会在这里，会在这里。我有点看不太出来是什么东西，糟糕。这还不能够潜入哎，看一下好了。
Next time I was in Chummer, Sam invited me over. I stayed over. It was on the next trip. When we moved in together, it was the best day of my whole life.
看起来就是一块纪念品之类的东西。这是他的房间，在这里啊。我想也不太可能在这里了。在储物柜内，桌子也像有。这里呢？这个吧。好完了。
Oh, I used to love finding these on the beach.
奇怪一下，我只有石头，然后有点痛。我以为升白点，结果没有。好完了。
Oof, Sam, this is an easy scent profile. I'm coming, Sam.
You're coming, Sam. 哦，有了！我想说奇怪，怎么没得按？来了，这个颜色看起来好多了。要飞去哪里？这里到底了，先进去。要去哪里？跟过来。 是我的灵魂不太方便这种。总是倒反的。
Ahoy there, Samfire!
Morris and Sparky! Oh, lovely to see you both. What can I do for you two?
Well, we wanted to ask you something. It's about Aggie.
She doesn't have long left now, does she? Poor thing.
No, not long at all. We were hoping you might replace her as custodian.
Oh, Morris. I spent years of my life as harbour master trying to keep people from meddling with nature. I don't feel any differently now. I'm appreciative of all Aggie has sacrificed for us, but the island spirit isn't evil. It just needs to erupt from time to time. And if it needs to now, let it, I say. Let nature do what it must. As the fish folk say, the tides will tell.
Yeah, Sam, I hear that. I really do.
No! No, Morris. We can't just give up.
Now, we'll talk about this in a bit.
为什么要叭叭叭叭叭？
Sam, it's always good to see you. Will you be around later?
I think I will. A volcanic eruption is a rare and beautiful thing. I think I'd like to see it.
Okay, we just need to talk to Aggie. She'll know what to do.
No, Sparky. I've been thinking about it, and I think Samfire's right. I think it's maybe time to let the town go.
No, Morris. It's not.
No, it's all right, Sparky girl. It's over. This isn't my town anymore. The only ones around here who remember me
结
are
束不是
ghosts.
我的结束不是指这个意思啦，八七。
That's not true.
No, it is. But that's all right. Truly it is. Everything for a season and all that. And I miss the people I knew. The people who've moved on. I want to see them again. I think I will take Pete No-Chop on his offer and head into the west with him. Shelmerston doesn't need Morris Lupton any longer.
Morris Lupton, you will not give up. You have been granted a precious responsibility and you will honor it.
Sparky?
I'm sorry about that. Remember when I told you I was mostly Sparky? I am, but mostly.
Then what else are you?
还个好屁哦，这才几点呢？还没有结束啦，这才几点？
I am the rock that you stand on. The wood you people built this town from. The magma bubbling beneath your feet. I am Shelmerston. And right now I want to erupt. But I have also made connections to the things that live here. Connections I want to keep alive. I need you, Morris.
Right. Well,
And I'm still your Sparky. And I need you, Morris. We all do.
Oh, Sparky.
I know you feel forgotten. I know you want to move on. I do too, but I can't until I wrap up this last bit of unfinished business. Will you try one last avenue with me? If we still can't find a solution, then Then I'll be done. It'll all be done. And we can go into the West together.
All right, Sparky. One last try. But who else is there to talk to?
Aggie.
Aggie? But where is she? Oh, she's everywhere, isn't she?
She is. But I can sniff her out. I just need some mementos.
But where would we find mementos from back then? Oh, of course.
Back to your museum, Morris.
哎，我有点鸡皮疙瘩哎，刚刚。我看他说的话，我其实有一点点觉得鸡皮疙瘩有点起来的感觉。
Ah, well, it's reopened. Well, I suppose that's good. You need to keep up the footfall. Everything has to move on.
Well, yes, but, you know, it is still your museum, Morris. It wouldn't be here without you.
Ah, it was never my museum, Sparky. It was Shelmerston's. It's changing, but, you know, I think it should. So, what happens now? How do we find 4,000-year-old memories?
Ah, come with me, Morris.
Oh, okay, Sparky.
"但是要去哪里 ？Come with me, Morris." 然后嘞
Well, don't suppose I'll ever look at Aggie's room the same way again, will I?
Morris, take a look at those skulls, please.
The skulls? Well, they have memories inside them? Oh, that's rather morbid, Sparky.
Not quite. Look, I didn't explain this before because I felt things were confusing enough, but that slicing is a bit more powerful than I've led you to believe.
Oh, well, what do you mean?
Well, we aren't limited to memories of people who are alive. People are bounded by time, but memories aren't. Check it out.
骷髅，青铜时代人类楼骨。
Oh, I didn't think dead stomachs could get queasy, but here we are. Where are we, Sparky?
When are we, Morris? This is Shelmerston in Aggie's time. You should be able to find some memories of her here.
You are some dog, Sparky.
这是个坏狗狗，真是个坏。样东西 ，OK， 找到一个。
It was the worst night in the world when Aggie was born. It began in the old village, the one swept away by the rivers of fire. The ground shook and the earth split open and spat sparks. The sun
还有刚刚那个就对了。
and the huts burst into flame as we fled. I thought we would all die, everyone washed in the burning orange death, and Aggie's mother howling with the pain of the child coming.
孩子即将出生。
As far as the cliff top by the sea. The mountain was still roaring and roaring. The rock ran in rivers toward the sea. The air smelled of death and poison. But Aggie was perfect. Small and angry, her tiny fists pummeling the air. I used my knife to cut the cord. We chose a spot for the new village closer to the beach. The burning rivers cooled to pumice and black glass. I made sure everyone knew that a life that began in this way would be special. Not everyone believed me, but Aggie proved me right.
My goodness. Giving birth like that must have been awful. What a
在
terrifying
演
situation.
讲火山爆发的时候诞生，好惊喜。
So, where do you think that knife is? Should we look around here, or...?
No, I'm pretty sure I've seen that knife before. Back at the museum, I reckon.
Okay, Morris, let's go.
走吧。没了。哪里？这一个楼骨一个是不是？ 看来是。
When are we,
所以岛精灵在博物馆了。Aggie 居然长这个样子，我被破梗。刀子。哦，看到了。
Beautiful. And to think that people had not long stopped using flint tools when this was made.
There is so much history in this knife.
Ooh.
I'd love to see what else it got up to.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris.
我就知
I'll
道。
pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
到这里，觉得这边可能会有一个。旺旺，我的啊，这个吧。有了有了有了有了！原来是这么侧面的地方，白痴！奇怪，为什么我刚刚这样弄，它会是长这个样子？10个。好，第二个看一下，这个小美眉。 小妹妹，小妹妹，你这里怎么找不到人呢、小妹妹啊，找到了，像是人鱼。
Of course we watched her. We had heard of her birth and seen her on the shore. Her feet sometimes in the seawater, her body in the sun.
那这个有点难，我看不出这有没有什么东西。啊，居然是长这样子。
We did not show ourselves at first. As a test, we left the mirror on the black shore, born of the volcano on the same day as her, and waited to see what would happen. To see if it called to her.
What is this? 哦，这是，居然是镜子。
She picked it up, turned it
都
from
怪阿姨在
side
攻杀
to
小。
side. She took it home. The next time I saw her, I introduced myself. We sang together, and I showed her how the mirror worked. How if you emptied your mind and thought of air and light and sea, you would see things in its surface. How things would unfurl in the future. Aggie was better at mirror gazing than any of us sea folk. She saw a girl, her own daughter not yet born, as leader of the dry folk. I told Aggie to keep on gazing into that mirror, that one day the island would need something more than a leader.
Oh, 预知未来的镜子。
Oh, I had a box of rocks that looked like that mirror somewhere. Where did I put it?
放到哪里去？应该这里面不太会有吧？不知道哎，应该没有吧？如果有的话，我会偷。这个的话应该是这个。当然，这形状能够变化的不多。耶。 种植大赛，你，哎，那不就这个吗？好吧，看来不是，这很漂亮，很多点点点，这个吧？不是，所以是这个，哎，也不是，哪里？按错。 那它的点点点是这个、哦。有了！他们以为他那个点点点是乐器上的东西，结果没想到竟然是管子里面。看到那个声音蛮特别的。这也没有。 有，我最讨厌这种了，而且没有想法。方形的东西，是啊，我不是都点了吗？还有什么东西没点？不是啊，这边东西怎么几乎都是我之前找的那些东西。好吃哦。啊，不要再点进去了。 哦， 这样不行啊。哦，对呀。啊！没有啊，我不是有点了。还有东西，里面还有东西。难怪我在外面点的全部都不行，原来是这个原因，苦啊！这是什么笑脸呢？是吗？是。这东西看起来像笑脸。啊，都各种藏东西耶！我的天哪！关。这个眼睛居然是上面的部分，笑死！真的是笑死了。这个吧。那一定是长这样子。真不一。一卷一卷一卷，什么东西一卷一卷一卷？这个啊，错，这个，不是一卷一卷的，白痴。对，他的牌这样子的。纪念品，东西。哦，不是，是这个啦，白痴哦，还以为是问号，吓我一跳。我想说问号是什么鬼？吓我一跳，真的是。还剩2个喽。他说是1箱吧，在这里喽。 刚好看到，就直接先用了吧。
Whoa, this thing is really powerful, Morris. Can you feel it?
哈哈，我不小心点到哎，这东西是我不小心点到的耶。What the？ 居然是这个！剩一个喽，剩一个在这里了吧？这是什么？就随便点一点吧。口面呢？到精灵树林耶！我解到成就了。来吧，第3个。我已经把岛精灵全部找完了，我现在已经可以随便乱找了。为什么是往上看？我看到了，这是你，阿吉的女儿。
I was always fearless. My mother Aggie told me there was nothing I couldn't do. With Otsul and without, I hunted the deer in the woods and the hares on the mountain, all before I had taken my first love.
对，我在那边专心听故事。
Younger still,
有时候真的会习惯性想要专心听故事，然后就忘记要。
When she was in terrible pain, I didn't mind even when the blood poured out. It was easy for me. Spears and knives were my nature. Death and courage were my meat and drink. I knew about Aggie's mirror, of course, but did not believe all of it. When Aggie warned us the Mauler was sick and there would be fewer calves for the following years, none of us listened. It was to be my first cull. I wanted their blood. It was my nature. We would not take less of the Mauler just because an old woman told us to. She came to the beach after the Mauler slaughter, her hair wild, eyes burning with fury, raged and shouted like a woman out of her mind. We had killed too many, she said. Then she left the village, told us she was done with all of us, forever. As Otsul marked me with oil and blood, I did not mourn my mother leaving. I was young and foolish, and the sight of her ashamed me. But of course, I did not see what was to come.
然后他在没有成精之前，我看到那个行政，我脑中想到的是卫士，看起来超级像的。
Aggie must have sensed the trouble ahead. Maybe she was trying to find a way to prevent it.
看起来很像卫士棉。笑死！然后我又要再去找。 有一个了，这边还没有。这里都是跟航海有关。为什么有音乐？诶，不是这个，那就上面那个了。为什么突然间有音乐冒出来
What a beautiful object. Delighted to have it in our museum.
我觉得待在那边我会那个会出事。我看到了阿吉的朋友。
She was alone, and I would bring her food sometimes, samphire and sea urchins. She would make dry food and we would eat it together. Textures unlike any we knew that broke apart in your hands and in your mouth. We would sing together, make tea together. We became her family. The dry folk left her alone. She had a companion for a few seasons, a hind who came down from the mountain and slept at her fire. And then, for a few more, her golden hair that ate from her hand.
金色的兔子。
One night we all felt it. Those of us in the water and those above. The island waking, rumbling, alive again, more furious than before. I found Aggie awake, tending her fire, unsleeping, unresting, staring into her mirror. She told me she'd seen the island sinking into orange fire and boiling sea, lost forever above and below. The village and our town in the sea caves, all gone. Aggie went to the shore and blew the sinistral shell, calling our people up from the water. Aggie sang for them the oldest song, and we spoke for some time. That night, the sea and sky was all the same color, a deep grey blue like a mackerel's back without the glitter. As the dawn approached, Aggie left the beach to return to her people, to tell them what must be done.
我鸡皮疙瘩又起来了。
I'm not sure I want to see what happens next.
We have to, Morris.
但是要看他牺牲的那一段了吧？打起来了。感觉就会归类在这东西。What the？ 内五郎。 还没看到，这边都已经有过东西了，应该不会在这里。应该不会，哦，在这里啦。
Such a small thing. But it changed the entire course of our island.
啊，最后一个，还是我还没按 ESC， 然后我就一直在按左边。人鱼头骨。来看这，我刚好像这时候好像看到蓝色泡泡了，就赶快停下来。村中的长者奥祖尔。
We heard the shell and knew Aggie had returned. Ibni was the leader then. It had taken many seasons, more than we would have liked, but there were finally enough Morlo again, and our village was growing. We were strong. Some of the younger ones didn't know Aggie and didn't want to hear her, called her a moon-shot crone, but Ibni looked in her mother's face and saw the truth of it. The end would come. The earth was growling again. There would be hot rivers of death and clouds of poison. But Aggie brought us the answer. She would give herself to the island. Ibni's voice shook. Surely a deer or a goat would be enough. The year's finest, blackest calf. Aggie cast down her eyes and shook her head. We all knew. I offered my blade, but Aggie turned me away. She took her knife that had cut her own cord the night the volcano last erupted and wrapped Ibni's fingers tight around the bone hilt. It must be you, Ibni, she said, and it must be now before the sun comes up. This day, this morning, or we are all gone. The village, the people, the island. Aggie embraced her daughter. Ibni whispered something, but I could not catch the words. Both women's faces shone with tears. Aggie sat on the ceremonial stone, the tears streaming now from all of us. Aggie delivered her final message. She told us her body must not be burned or given to the sea, but lain in the earth of the island beneath the mountain. Ibni was shaking, and then I realized it was not just Ibni. The whole island was trembling under our feet, waking up. Aggie told Ibni to be quick, the end was coming.
不能火化，也不能海葬，只能在岛上的土地。
As Aggie took Ibni's hand and guided the knife to her side, we saw the fish folk rising from the sea, hundreds of them, so many. I had no idea there were so many. Aggie was quiet the whole time, but Ibni cried out. A sound of longing and hurting from her heart like I had never heard. Then she fell silent, and as Aggie's life poured from her body, the island and everything on it fell suddenly still. Utterly still. We wept then, in sorrow and relief. Then the fish folk were among us, countless, numberless. One embraced Ibni, holding her up as it seemed her own legs might give way. When the sun came up that day, land and sea folk stood together for the first time, talking and singing the old songs, Aggie's songs, together. Ibni and the fish folk took Aggie up onto the mountain. They laid her in the peat alongside the knife and all the things she would need on her journey.
刚才说这5个故事，对啊，觉得很感人啊。因为这5个故事就是从阿吉的诞生到他自我牺牲之后的故事，完完全全的。
Ibni watched over Aggie for days afterwards. Before she was covered, she placed a sacred carved stone, Aggie's beloved hair, inside her mother's mouth, to guide her and help her keep the mountain still forever. And so it was.
Aggie. Now that's bravery.
兔子。没有看到兔子，兔子在哪？兔子，没看到兔子啊！我没看到兔子啊！兔子，那是鼻子吧？有兔子吗？我真的没看到，我绕第二圈了呢。这边有东西看过了，所以应该不是在这里啊，还是它藏在里面呢？又对啊，不像啊。蛋，不 可能啊，兔子怎么可能放在海鲜类？Try me 是怎样？有个人在里面的白痴哦。兔子。 救命啊！我都不知道我第几千了，还是没看到兔子啊？还是在这上面，这个上面也没有啊？没有啊，哪里有兔子？没有兔子啊！为什么又黑人了？这边都已经有看过了，不太可能会在这里啊！别气啊！这海边的东西，兔子。 可能啊！赢了，不知道第几圈了。刚刚那2颗蛋，有一个瓶子，瓶子里面是一张纸。那个我之前有看过，那是一张纸。兔子，这个是鸟啊。天，这个海鲜也不可能啊。 是啊，我都不知道这报几百千了，还是没看到啊？还是这个是在这里面？会有可能，它是在这里的。 看起来一点都不像有啊！哦，有个瓶子，这个里面是屎啊，没有错啊。这次是不是真的得要全部都一个个去翻过一遍？ 在都没找到，我觉得有可能真的是藏着的。然后按照以往的规律啊，这种已经有出现过一次的，基本上都不会有。现在出现过一次的，除非是岛精灵，不然不可能再出现一次。这也是有出现过的。这里刚刚我全部都翻过了没有？这个就没有看过了。蛋呢？蛋呢？蛋呢？都是蛋呢。打死了。豆子，你看就不觉得。来，刚突然头晕了一下，为什么？哎，真有看过这个吗？什么东西？你在攻阿小啦？你到底是在攻啥小？我男的也能怀，这一句话也是很过分，就悲哦。不行哎，找不到啊！肚子在哪里啊？对啊，不对啊，有可能在他身上这附近，对不对？还脱他的衣服是怎么回事？真的哎，在他身体里面哎。
Hey, Sparky, it feels a bit disrespectful looking inside Aggie's body, like.
我这样说，你要不要看一下？你说的是什么？你说的是瓶子，你说的是蛋，说一个瓶子，什么就说在那里，你并没有说。
Relax, Morris. This body isn't Aggie anymore. She's long past needing this old thing.
Well, all right then.
Okay, Morris. I'll level with you. We absolutely didn't need to find Aggie's mementos in order for me to sniff her out. She's here, and waiting for you. She has been this whole time.
But then, why did we need to visit the Bronze Age?
Aggie thought it was important for you to see those memories, so you would understand her path before you met her. But also, wasn't it cool?
That it was. The things I've seen now. Oh, Sparky, thank you so much. To think, for a while there, I was worried that being dead was gonna be boring.
You are very welcome, Morris. Okay, so, shall we go say hello to Aggie?
Yes.
Morris, Sparky, it's so good to see you both.
Hey, Aggie.
Wait, you know me?
Of course I do. Morris Lupton, one of the best-loved men in the history of Shelmerston, with the very finest dog.
Me? Oh, I don't know.
Come now, let's go out of this place, into the air.
The one part of Shelmerston that looks just the same as the first day I saw it.
居然是这种形式。
I suppose it always will.
I love this beach. It's always been my favorite beach. I'm gonna go run.
Aggie, look at Sparky. She's shining.
That's the hope and the joy shining out of her.
That's it, isn't it? The point of all of this.
It is hope. Home. This island, it chose the two of you, just as it chose me.
And where will you be heading now? Heaven or something?
Heaven? What's that?
Well, I don't quite know how to explain it. But to me, it would be an awful lot like this beach.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm hoping to see Ibni, my daughter. It's been a very long time, but I remember her. We never forget the ones we love, do we, Morris?
No, I don't suppose we do.
I think she wants something, Morris.
Huh. Would you look at that? I just found a tennis ball in my pocket. Here you are, girl.
完了，我看不是很懂，请问刚发生什么事？还没10点呢，怎么奇怪？你平时不是都不喜欢我早下班的吗？你怎么今天一直在888？ 那跑完再说吧。他跑完再说吧。没有。哎，只有2个人配音而已哦，我听不出来哎。他配音员只有写2个哎。好长哦，这个 credit。结束了，然后我没有看懂他故事，怎么办？结束了。